G'day, Tyler from Page Hire here again. We thought we'd do a video on these quick cut saws. We have a few issues with people trying to start them when they're hot and cold. So I thought we'd give you a rundown on how to operate them, how to start them. So if we have a look over here, this one hasn't been started today. It's a cold morning. So if you have a good close-up look, you've got your choke here, you've got your on-off switch and your start and your decompression, and obviously you've got your pull start. So you pull both these levers in, put it down on to start, let them out. You put your choke all the way up, you give it one hit of the decompression, then you pump this here, and this pumps your fuel into the machine, into the carby to make sure it's good to go. And fingers crossed, this thing should start. There we go, so it fires once. So once it fires once, click your choke down halfway, go again.
So now that's going, when you hit the throttle, it releases this. So once we hit the throttle, it releases it back to go. Once it's warm, you turn your choke all the way off.
Now it's quieter. So then you just flick it all the way up to turn it off. So then once you've done that, it should be warm enough all day that you don't need to use the choke again. You should be able to just start it. It might not be warm enough yet. Just put it on start and hit your decompression and start it without your choke. So yeah. So when it's cold, use your choke. Once it's been run, don't use your choke. If you keep using your choke, you'll flood it. You won't get it started, and then we'll get phone calls all weekend like we do saying this thing doesn't run, when it clearly does. So these will cut 125mm deep concrete. They do have water, so you plug your hose onto them. Doesn't wear the blade away as much. They're used for cutting asphalt, concrete, rock, all that kind of stuff. We do supply them with a drum of fuel, so it's pre-mixed two-stroke. We'll supply the fuel with them at no extra cost, just so you don't put unmixed fuel in it and blow the motor up. So we just make sure that everything's right and you don't have any issues with it. So we also have a trolley here that the saw sits in, so it clamps into the trolley. You hook up your throttle and everything, and then you can control it by here. So if you want to cut even a slab like this, big long straight line like this through your slab, you use your trolley and it just keeps it nice and straight. You're not breaking your back. Very easy to use. So we'll just show you how to put the saw in. So the saw just sits down in there where it goes. Put that all the way down there. That clamps your handle on. Then to use your throttle, you just push this button in here. You pull this in, and that actually down here uses your throttle on and off. And then you've got this here, so if you lean it back like this, move that down, that'll actually drop the blade down into the concrete as it's cutting. Then you just simply walk along with the blade in the concrete, cut a nice straight line. Easy as that and easy on your back.